to the full moon workshop. This is now my third time recording this again. Mercury is still retrograde, so make sure you are backing up all of your technology and get ready for delays. If you want to find the Mercury retrograde workshop, it is now 50% off. Also, it will be below. Thank you for joining me for the full moon eclipse Scorpio workshop. This energy is crazy. Like, I don't know what else to say. For myself, for example, yesterday I had 3, 4, 5 different meltdowns, and one of them somehow streamed live on YouTube. So if you saw that, enjoy. Oh, fuck me. So here we go. Let's see what the tarot has to say. Oh, magician, look at us standing in our power. This is great. So this is really an opportunity for us to find more personal power and to figure out what we want to be doing with the next chapter of our lives. Why do I say that? Because this is a number 1, all right? Number 1. So yes, we have an opportunity to build and to structure, but for us to properly build and to actually make something happen, we can't hold on to the old structures. We can't hold on to the old life if we want to start a new life, right? So this is an opportunity for us to use this eclipse energy to release that old life. If this is your first workshop, I'm not always this crazy. If this is your second, your third, your fourth, whatever, welcome back. Our numbers are growing, which is amazing. I think like almost 40,000 people took the last workshop, which is just mind-blowing. So I'm really grateful for all of you. This is my work, so thank you for your support. The donation link is below. It is pay what you can. This will be the last eclipse in Scorpio. This is part of a series that was 18 months long. It started in early 2022. So if you think back to the common themes that have been happening since then, and maybe before then, but over the last, year and a half, you've been trying to clear it or working on releasing these struggles or these old self-limiting beliefs, fears, anxieties, addictions, impulses, or you're noticing how other people, they don't have control over their impulses, their addictions, their toxic cycles and toxic belief systems that influence you and your behavior. And it's just like, we are now in a point of our lives where we can't ignore it. We can't deny it. It's like, this is very fucking real. And it is time for you to level up, and it is time for you to stand in your power, the magician, and to say like, fuck this story. I'm done. I'm not continuing this bullshit. Sorry, obviously there's gonna be a lot of swearing in this workshop. This full moon eclipse is ruled by Scorpio, which is connected to Pluto and Mars. So there's going to be, it's a very intense energy. We also have, we have Mars in Cancer right now. So we could be feeling very emotional, or when we feel emotions come up, we want to impulsively do something. Or if I'm describing this energy and you're like, oh, that's not me, maybe you're noticing that other people, their emotions are coming up and they're impulsively responding or fucking things up, or they're just, they could just be a little bit sort of like extra rude or extra sensitive or extra, they want to fight right away. And it's just like, cut it out, like get away from me. This is an amazing time for cord cutting. So if you haven't taken the cord cutting workshop, I'm going to post that link below also. So many people have been emailing us. I'm not even just saying that, like so many people have been emailing us and sending us DMs about how amazing that workshop was. Like, it was really incredible. So use this energy, use this eclipse, because again, it's connected to Scorpio. So this is an opportunity for death and rebirth. And we can't be born again if we are holding on, or if we are allowing other people and their energy to remain attached to us. It's like, we need to intentionally cut and unplug and disconnect from those people. It could be family, friends, your ex. It could be a past job or an old version of yourself. And all of that energy and theme and release is included in the cord cutting, but that is also directly connected to this eclipse season. So we are going to focus on closing the doors. Okay, that's what this meditation is going to focus on. It'll be around, I don't know, 7 minutes. But first, I want to continue talking about some of the astrology and how it maybe feels for you. Then we're going to do an energy clearing. This will be under 30 minutes. Okay, so let's see what other cards we have from the tarot. Okay? Oh my God. Why don't we all just like pause for 1 minute? It's just like high energy, so I'm just like, let's just all take a collective inhale together, and we're gonna ask our guides to just ground this energy into the space. We want to create an energy of calm and understanding and trust. I'm gonna actually light, a little bit of sage. Okay, so let's all just take, all at the same time, we're just gonna take an inhale. So let's inhale, and we're gonna hold it in, and all of the energy in your field, in your body, when we exhale, push it down into the earth. So exhale. We're gonna do that one more time. So let's inhale and hold and set the intention to ground all of the energy on the exhale. Exhale. Okay. Already feels a little bit better. What messages do we have for the collective, Spirit? What messages do we have for the collective connected to the time, the energy that we are now experiencing under this last full moon eclipse in Scorpio? So they're really bringing to my attention Mercury. I have a Page of Cups, and I have the Magician here. The Magician is connected to Gemini and Virgo energy. Gemini and Virgo are both connected to Mercury. So that was the first card that came out, right? The Magician. So if we're thinking about Mercury's energy, because it's very strong right now. Why? Because we are still in and experiencing Mercury retrograde. Mercury is retrograding in the sign of Taurus. So Taurus is an area of the sky, and Mercury is a planet, and Mercury is in that area of the sky. So Mercury is in Taurus, and he's retrograde. So when Mercury is retrograde, it means that we are reviewing, reflecting, reassessing, trying to figure out how to realign and refocus our energy and our direction. What are we focusing on? So if we are reviewing, if we are noticing that there are things that we need to rebudget, reassess, and it can be connected to, like when I say budget, I don't only mean your money, but you could be budgeting your energy, your attention, your love. Who gets it? Who and how are you establishing boundaries and rules and commitments? What are you committing to? All of those things are connected to Taurus energy. So that's why they're so heavy right now, okay? So Mercury retrograde in Taurus means that we are reviewing and reflecting on all of those Taurus things. Taurus is connected to our foundations and our structures. I have a full Taurus season workshop below, and there's a bundle with the Mercury retrograde workshop. It's all 50% off now because we're like halfway through the season. So yeah, if you want to really dive deep, do it. It comes with a workbook. They're amazing. Anyways, this overall energy is asking you to figure out what your structures look like now and if you want to change your life, what do your new structures need to look like? Who are you giving your time, giving your energy to, giving your money to? What businesses, people are you supporting financially? What people or connections are you supporting emotionally? Is it benefiting you? If it's not, why the fuck are you still doing it and giving and giving and giving? So all of that kind of energy is connected to our subconscious mind, our subconscious, the old hidden programs in the back of our mind that were instilled when we were probably kids and we grew up, or maybe we watched our parents or school or society taught us that we needed to do something to be quote unquote a good person, or they just told you that's what you want and you took it and you just accepted it. Okay, that's what I want, or that's just how life is. Maybe it was something as simple as like, money doesn't grow on trees, money is hard and you need to work, blood, sweat, and tears, and then you can relax later, after retirement or whatever. And we're just like, bitch, this system is so fucked up. I am not following that. I'm not working like that. I'm not doing it. I don't like it. So like that overall energy right now is very connected to Mercury, us thinking and figuring out how we want to mentally process our experience here and the systems that support our life. And all of that is connected to our foundations and what we are building. And all of that is connected to the programs in the back of our mind, which is connected to that Scorpio energy, Scorpio eclipse. So it's like these old programs in our mind that we are now like, oh my God, I've been letting these go for some time now, like probably the last year, 6 months, 2 years, and maybe even before that, you've noticed. You're just like, I don't want to live like this. I don't want to work like this. I don't want to follow your systems. I don't want to follow your structures. I don't want to give to these people when it's not benefiting me. I don't want to feel obligated to do all of these things for other people when they're not showing up and they're not equally exchanging with me. It's like, this is bullshit. And this is all connected to our subconscious energies, our old programs in the mind that we have built an identity around, thinking that if I continue to people please and help everyone, that at one point I'm gonna fucking benefit. And you're not, because you're not prioritizing yourself. You're prioritizing all of these people and you're prioritizing a system that you've been led to believe that is right for you. It's not fucking right for you. So it's like, this Page of Cups, stop taking the bait. It's like they want you to remain without your power. They want you to remain in a system or a structure that works for them because they are all taking advantage and benefiting from us. Well, fuck those people. I'm not doing this anymore. It's not happening. I don't care if it's my family. I don't care if it's my lover. I don't care if it's just the government or whatever. It's just like, this shit doesn't work for me. I'm not doing it anymore. So it's like, bye. So this magician energy, this is asking you to stand in your power and make better decisions. Now, do you need to do everything today? Do you need to decide everything today? No. But Mercury in retrograde in Taurus is asking you to review and reflect on all of the systems and structures in your life, the foundations that you've built up until now, because they're shaky, bitch. I'm gonna be the first to tell you, those habits, those behaviors, those people, those jobs, those foundations, they're not working. Not all of them need to go. Not everything you're doing is quote unquote a failure. And it's not really a failure anyways, because you're learning. So it's like, you either win or you learn. And if you learn, perfect. Then you adjust your approach and you win again later. But it's just like the overall energy right now is like, bitch, something is not working. Something in your life is not working. Whether it's your relationships or you giving too much or you people pleasing and trying to adjust yourself constantly and not prioritize myself and just doing everything for everyone. It's just like, it's not working. It's not working, period. So like, figure out what you want to do with yourself and your next chapter. This eclipse season is bringing you the final fucking chapter of your last book. So now we are still in your last book. And honestly, you have around like 6 months to really phase out and to really 100% disconnect and to really rewrite your new chapter, your new book, because So the nodes, that's like the area of the sky where the eclipses happen. There's a north node and a south node. This eclipse is on the south node. The south node is in Scorpio. The south node is everything we're letting go of, releasing, clearing, purging. Okay? Cut the fucking cords. Take the cord cutting workshop. I swear to God, if you've ever downloaded anything, take that, okay? Take that. It's like $11, bitch. It's less than your Starbucks order. Go. Now, the south node is when we let go. The nodes will move in July. So right now, the nodes are in Taurus, which is what we're building, our foundations and structures for the next chapter. That is the north node in Taurus. That is the direction we as a collective are moving. New systems, new structures, new foundations. That is what you need to be doing right now. For the last 2 years, you've been trying to figure it out. You've been doing it. Good on you. You're here. You're committed. I love you. Keep going, bitch. It's going to work. I promise. Now, you are building and you're going. That is the north node in Taurus. At the same time, you've had to let go of so many things. You've had to sacrifice. You've had to allow death and rebirth time and time again. And that is connected to Scorpio energy. South node in Scorpio. Okay? In July, they will move. The north node will be in Libra, and the south node will be in Aries. I will talk about that. We're not even going to start. Okay, I'm not even scratching the surface of it. But they will change. When they change, we will be writing a new book. Finally, because we start a new 18-month cycle. And that new cycle is with new eclipses. An eclipse in Libra, an eclipse in Aries, okay? We already had our first eclipse in Aries. That happened 2 weeks ago. That is connected to our old identities that we are still letting go of. It is a new, wait a second, we actually had it was a new moon eclipse in Aries. And Aries is connected to, again, our identity. So if we are having a new moon, we are given the opportunity to understand our new identity and what we are stepping into and moving forward with. Now, sorry, I'm just thinking, because Mercury is in retrograde, I'm like, did I just misspeak about something? Whatever, I will have a whole other workshop focused on just the nodes and the new eclipses when they start. So like, whatever. But my point is, like, the overall point that I'm trying to make right now is that this is the last eclipse in Scorpio. And this is the final opportunity to close this book that we've been working on, that we've been trying to figure out how to let go of for some time now. It is finally time to say, like, I'm done. And I've been done for a while, bitch. And I am ready to just like actually fully let it go. So a lot of us could be feeling a lot of strong energies coming up with fears, anxieties. Why am I thinking about this person from my past again? Why do I feel like I want to make these changes, but I'm scared? There's like, imposter syndrome. It's just like, there's so many things that we feel are potentially holding us back and blocking us. But all of that is internal. It's like, it's all in your mind. And of course, yeah, like I understand that there's privilege and I understand that there's like, we don't all have the money right now to do it or whatever. It's fine. But like knowing that you can make those changes and it will happen at some point in your life, if it's a toxic cycle, relationship, job, whatever, like we need to be communicating with the universe that we are willing and ready to make these changes, and we need to be taking actionable steps to show that we are actually trying to make these changes, and the universe will show up and support us and help us and bring us out of it. But we can't continue to lie to ourselves. And right now, with this eclipse in Scorpio, it's like, this is too much truth and awareness to be pretending that we don't hear that voice inside. It's too much awareness and like what I'm hearing is like, how much louder do you need it to be? How much louder do you need the signs to be for you to understand this is not your person, or this is not your job, or this is not your responsibility. This is not your circus. This is not your monkeys. You don't need to be taking responsibility for everyone all the time, doing everything. It's like, shut up. Like, get the fuck away from me. So like, this is the overall energy right now, and we have an opportunity to actually clear it and to let it go. So I'm going to invite you to trust that process, to close your eyes and to dive in and to just jump. And when you jump, understand that the universe will catch you and support you. And I promise you, I've done it myself. I've seen it. Like, my life has completely changed in the last 2, 3, 4 years. It's just like, and sometimes you feel like you're working towards nothing, but eventually, boom, everything shifts. I promise you that, because it's energy and it has to show up. You are attracting, and you will continue to attract what you are creating internally. First, the changes happen internally, and then the external world will catch up. It has to. That is literally how this world works. So how do you do that? Well, we need to release and clear out any of the old connections, cords, self-limiting beliefs that are holding us back from creating. So that is what we're doing now. That is what we're doing here, okay? The other thing last that I want to talk about is just Pluto is now retrograde in Aquarius. So like, Pluto retrograde in Aquarius, an opportunity for you to think outside of the box. It's like, we need to, any of those limitations, we have to get rid of them. We need to start thinking about different approaches. We also need to review our systems and our structures and figure out how to break from these systems, how to establish new systems that benefit us and benefit the people around us. The people that are showing up and doing the work, not the people that are vampires draining all of our fucking energy. It's just like, get rid of these people. Like the leeches, cut them off, let them go. Any of those cords, they've got to be unplugged and released. And now is the opportunity. Don't miss this opportunity, okay? All right, let's start with an energy clearing. We're going to close our eyes, and then we are going to do a short meditation. We don't do a lot of work during an eclipse season, because eclipse season is when all of the work we've been doing for the last 6 months finally sort of, boom, shifts a lot of things. So it's like, this is gonna be a shorter meditation. Maverick, get over here, lay down, lay down. Hey, you think I'm fucking kidding? Lay down, lay down. Lay down. Shut up. Daddy's working. You gonna pay the bills around here, bitch? Who's gonna pay the bills? Okay, so, I love you, I'm kidding, more. Come to me like this. Kisses to me. I'm not gonna give you a belly rub, a little belly rub like that for you, like this. Okay, now, it's time to close our eyes. We're gonna clear your energy. We're going to do a short meditation. And if you want something deeper, you know where to find the cord cutting. So the first thing I want you to do is to just take a deep breath in through the nose and hold and release. And I want you to imagine that there is a green fire burning in front of you on the ground. And that is a universal flame that will help clear your energy. So imagine that you also have a golden comb in your hand, and you are combing off of your body, out of your aura, your energy field that surrounds your body, anywhere intuitively that you feel like you need to comb or just remove something. If you feel that there is stuck energy, just pull that energy out. Use your golden comb to pull out that energy and toss it into the fire, and your guides will clear it and they'll help you get rid of it. I'm going to use distance energy symbols to help clear this as well. So just imagine that you are combing. Top of your body all the way down. And anything you find, you're just tossing into that fire. And now I want you to imagine that white light is pouring down from the sky, from the heavens, and that it is just washing you clean, covering your whole body. It's adding protection and support. It is amplifying and recharging your energy. I'm going to use a different distance symbol to help amplify this protection and this recharge. So just imagine the white light pouring down and washing you clean from head to toe. So we inhale all of that protection and we hold it in our body. And we exhale, allowing it to wash over us. And now I want you to imagine that you're standing in front of an open door. And if you look through that open door, you can see yourself, an old version of yourself. And you can see old behaviors. Maybe you're smoking, or you're just socializing with people you don't want to be socializing with. Or maybe you just see yourself and you feel lazy, or you're just judgmental. You're judging yourself too much, or you're too hard on yourself, or whatever it is. And I want you to just look at that version of yourself and to say thank you for teaching me. Thank you for bringing me this far. But now is an opportunity for us to release that version, and we're going to close the door. So I invite you to just witness that version of yourself and say thank you for everything you taught me. And then just gently close the door. And then I want you to take a step to your right, and you're going to see another open door. And in that open door, I want you to look through, and I want you to see maybe an old job or a project, or it's yourself struggling with resources or money. Maybe you're taking work that you're not passionate or excited about. Maybe you feel obligated to support people or help people, and they don't pay you properly. It's not an equal exchange, or they're just not grateful for everything you're doing for them. They're not showing up for you when you need them. And the same thing, I want you to just witness what is coming up, the people or the projects or the companies, maybe a boss, a collaboration. And I want you to just witness it and to just be grateful for everything you learned from that situation, everything you learned from that experience. Maybe you feel like it didn't benefit you, but it really did teach you a lot. It taught you a lot about yourself, about your boundaries. So there's something to be gained from this situation, from this experience. And I want you to give yourself permission to let it go. And don't feel bad or beat yourself up. Give yourself permission to close that door. And then gently close the door. And then step to the right one more time, and you're gonna find one last door that is open. And I want you to see old connections in your life. Maybe it's family or friends, lovers, exes. Maybe it's people who just don't really value you. They don't really show up and support you. They don't really help you when you need it. They take. Or maybe they've backstabbed you or manipulated you, or they've tricked you in some capacity. Maybe they lied, stole, cheated, whatever it was. Just witness these people, witness these connections, and give gratitude for everything you learned. It was not all a failure. It was not all wasted. It was really important for you arriving to this point and to understand now what you really want, what you really desire and need. And now you have a better understanding of where you need to establish boundaries so you can invite in better connections and better relationships. So look at these people, at these connections one last time. Give yourself permission to release them. And then when you're ready, gently close that door. And now I want you to just turn around in your mind, and I want you to see that there is a new door that is closed. Maybe it's gold or white, maybe there's a different color or a different shape that you see. And I want you to reach into your pocket and to pull out a golden key. And this is going to be a key that opens the door for your next chapter, your next cycle. And when you pull out that key, put it in, turn the knob, open the door, and step in. And I want you to see the beauty that is out there, the beauty that is waiting for you. Maybe it's an open field, or maybe there's a person waiting for you. Maybe it's something you've never seen before, or it's your favorite place. Whatever it is, I want you to just feel into that energy of possibility, of expansion and opportunity and excitement. And I want you to allow yourself to step into that door and to go through it. So go ahead, step into your next chapter. Allow these changes to take place and move into your new energy, move into your new space. And let's take an inhale here as we inhale, 2, 3, 4, and we hold. And exhale, 2, 3, 4. And when you're ready, I invite you to come back into the space and to open your eyes and reconnect with this moment. You were so close to barking. I know you were. I could fucking feel it, my love. He was so close to barking. Like, oh my God. Look at you. Look at. Say hi. Hi. Okay, go on. That's that. I hope that helped. This is a very powerful time for all of us. Don't waste this energy. You're obviously not. I would suggest journaling. If you want to hit pause, you can write down under this eclipse, everything I'm letting go of and everything I'm inviting in is the following. You can pause now and you can write that. You can pause on my face if you can catch it. That was a quick one. Normally I give a little pause before the pause, but not today. So anyways, I love you guys. If you are interested, I strongly suggest, if you have never taken any other workshops, this is not one to miss. Download the cord cutting workshop. It is amazing. It is so deep and so powerful. I was shocked at one point. I was like crying. It's amazing. It also comes with a downloadable workbook with a few writing prompts and some eclipse energy discussion. And yeah, the other Mercury retrograde and the Taurus season workshop and the bundle of both of them together are also 50% off. All of that information is below. Thank you for your donations. Please leave a comment. I love to read what you guys are manifesting and what you're letting go of and what's showing up for you. You can support each other. Hit the like button, subscribe, all that good shit. I love you. I'll see you very soon. Ciao.